Welcome to Cascadia Coast News. It is January 22nd, 2025. Well, I'm going to go to Washington State here for a minute. We got some major gun control bills coming down the pikes in Washington State. They are pushing these bills heavily. I am going to go into a more in-depth video on current bills dropping in Washington State and other areas in our country. But for all y'all living in Washington, just know that the assault weapons ban was not their main bill that they were trying to get passed. Yeah, they got an assault weapons ban, a so-called assault weapons ban. There's no damn thing as assault weapons. I'm not going to get into that right now, but gosh, this stuff irritates me. Listen to me right now, dude. They are trying to make an ammunition tax. They are trying to make you have to have a permit to own a firearm in Washington State. They're trying to tax you and then tax you again to exercise a right. A right is not a privilege. A right does not need permission. Okay? That's why it's called a fucking right, man. But these people, they're not going to be satisfied until all of the firearms are taken away from everybody. Until the, Washington and especially all the American citizens are disarmed. That is their main agenda. That's their goal. They'll say it's for school safety, for child safety, and public safety, and all this other crap. It's just a bunch of lies, man. The real question you should be asking yourselves is, why in the hell do they want my firearms so bad? That should be the main concern of the American people. Why do they want to take them away so bad? Not, oh, I'm going to take a right away from somebody else, like they say that there's prohibited persons. If people don't wake the hell up, dude, there ain't going to be a right left to the American people here pretty soon. Because they've been infringing pretty heavily within the last couple of years, especially in Washington State, man. This stuff's getting fucking absurd, man. And it needs to stop. They know damn well what the Washington State Constitution says and what the Constitution of the United States says. Bob Ferguson is going to be a fucking disaster for Washington State, and I guarantee it. And if people don't like my mouth, I don't really give a shit. Dude, I'm here to give truthful news to the American people and to Washingtonians. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for people. I'm not sugarcoating it for fucking YouTube. Because they want me to. I'm not censoring my damn self. Dude. With that said, I'm going to play the video.
The state legislature is poised for a big fight over gun control laws this session, and advocates have a far-reaching agenda.
We know that there is no single policy that will reduce all of gun violence.
Along with the policies came personal stories, including a man who lost family in a deadly school shooting nearly 7 years ago.
But my younger sisters, Carmen and Evelyn, were there that day in Parkland, and my sister Carmen Schentrup was shot and killed.
Lawmakers also spoke about the student who was shot dead just outside Garfield High School in Seattle last June.
My family and every other family in Washington should have the right to send our kids to school and feel like they're going to be safe.
One bill getting attention would impose a permit-to-purchase system for firearm sales. Applicants would need to submit fingerprints, show proof of firearms training, and undergo an extensive background check.
Permit-to-purchase laws are proven as one of the most effective policies that save lives.
I'm going to pause this for a minute. For one thing, dude, there is already the most restrictive gun laws in Washington State already on the books. There is already a rigorous background check you have to go through. I don't even understand how Bob Ferguson got elected. I really don't get it, dude. I think it's because of mail-in voting. I think there might have been some cheating going on because I don't think anybody in Washington is this stupid, man. I mean, give me a freaking break, dude. Gonna keep on voting for the same thing that's running our country, our freaking damn state into the freaking ground. I mean, come the fuck on, man. If anybody is that damn stupid, I'm not gonna say anymore because I'm probably gonna get my video deleted. Which, I'll probably have to redo this again. But what the frick ever. Yeah, they censor people already anyways. So who gives a frickin' rat's ass, man? Anyways, the oh my gosh. The restrictions in Washington state are already severe. Pretty much every single semi-automatic rifle in the state is gone, dude. You can't buy AR-15s. You can't buy AKs. You can't buy all these so-called weapons of war that they call them. You can't buy nothing like that in Washington State anymore, dude. So why more gun control? We've already seen from the statistics that these gun control measures are not working in the first place. So why more? It's because they want more control, more control, more control. They want your rights removed from you. Rules for thee, but not for me, is their main motto. And all these ass clowns in Olympia need to be held accountable for the things that they have done to this country and to this state personally. Because what they are doing is illegal under the Constitution of the United States. It is freaking illegal. If you go read the articles of the Constitution and the Federalist Papers, you will come to the conclusion that they are doing illegal acts. And these are acts of treason towards the American people, and they need to be removed from office.
And reduce gun violence.
Opponents say it would create a huge burden on law-abiding citizens exercising their constitutional rights.
Nowhere does it say that we have to ask for police permission to exercise any of our constitutional rights.
Other bills increase secure storage requirements, limit bulk purchases, and prohibit guns in more public spaces. Opponents say criminals will ignore these safety measures.
Criminals don't go through background checks. They don't bother with bulk purchase limitations. They don't bother with one gun a month laws.
Joel Marino, KOMO News.
It's coming, and it's coming to a state near you too. Because this is the main agenda, the main goal is to disarm the American people. Agenda 2030. You might want to look that up because it's right on our doorstep. I don't know. If you like these videos, please subscribe to my channel. It helps the YouTube algorithm. But I'm going to say this. Wake the fuck up, dude. Because there's not much time left, dude, to wake up. It's Cascadia Coast News signing out.